Well, hello. Welcome to the Home Metal Shop Club. Take a look around while you're here. There's a tremendous amount of information I'm sure you'll enjoy. Start out in the hints section. There are several articles in there about tips and hints that, well, they're written by guys who needed that information themselves and decided to document it once they had it. In the video section, you'll actually find where they have demonstrated some of those tips. Now, one of our real assets is our newsletter archive. It goes back 15 years. Every newsletter written in the club by club members. The information in there is tremendous. And if you had to pay these guys to write these articles for you, you couldn't afford them. Take advantage of this special opportunity. Now, the best thing you could ever do is to join us for one of our meetings. If you find yourself in the Houston, Texas area around the second Saturday of the month, 1 o'clock, we'd love to have you here. Check the website for times and locations. We often have speakers at our meetings. In fact, most meetings have a speaker. Industry representatives come by and talk to us about their latest project or their plans. Vendors come by and demonstrate their latest products, and they even bring samples. Most of our presentations are done by our membership, and as you can imagine, those are of tremendous interest to us because those people are just like we are. They're talking about the kind of things we're interested in talking about. Directly after the meeting, we have what's called problems and solutions. Now, problems and solutions are a wonderful time for members to come with something. Say you've hit a brick wall on a procedure that you've tried to do. Something in the shop just won't work for you, and you've seen it work for others. You can come and ask the group. The amount of experience in the group is tremendous. People have been lifelong machinists. Those people are accessible to you and can answer your questions. You get a solution on the spot. We have show and tell. The guys bring by things they're working on. It's always great to see what everybody's latest project is. They may have a tool that they had to invent to deal with a specific problem, or they may have had a procedure that they had to develop to deal with an element of a project they're working on that was insurmountable through any other means. Some of the guys are real historians, and they bring in things from the webs and things from books that they've read that talk about some of the more fascinating aspects of the machining trade. We also have special interest groups. The casting SIG is particularly interesting because these guys like to go out and pour hot metal and do foundry work, and that's what our SIG does. We have a CNC group, always a hot topic. Members of the groups have built their own machinery from scratch, built that machinery and taken it into production, make work with it, make a living with it. We have people in the CNC group who have done retrofits on large and small machinery. And we have people that are amateur and professional coders, people that write CNC code and understand that process. And we have a very special group in the club, the novice group. We realized that there were people that were attending the meetings and joining the club. They really didn't understand the nuances and the nomenclature, and in fact it can be a bit overwhelming. The novice group addresses their needs specifically. These people can get together, maybe in a small group setting or a one-on-one mentoring with a senior member, and they can ask these questions. Now, the novice group has a presentation due where they actually bring in a tool or equipment, and they do a small project right on the spot. Now, the interesting thing is, once they've demonstrated it, they hand the tools to the novices themselves, and they do actual work right there. You can't imagine how important that is. Now, we want you to come to the meeting. If you can't come to the meeting, we record them. We don't keep a lot of them online. They're huge files. But they're there available for you, so check back every month and watch the latest meeting. If you're in the area, please drop by. Always check the website for the times and locations because, like I said, occasionally we have to meet somewhere else at a time we didn't normally schedule. But we hope to see you there. Please come by and join us. Thanks for dropping by the website. Come back often.